So, beloved, one of the things I'm learning and coming to realize, right? Hold up. So, oh my gosh, man, these upgrades are something else. I swear they're something else. So, beloved, you will come to find out, or you are coming to find out that you are very, very, very different. Okay, you are not the average human being. Okay, Earth angel, yes, right, but it goes even deeper than that. Okay, it goes even deeper than that. So let me point out something to you, right? Something I just realized, right? Well, not just realized, but brought my attention was brought back to it. Now I already know that in the world, right? The world likes to put labels to identify people under, right? To kind of like limit people, right? Put them in a category, put them a label on them, and place limitations on them. Okay, and this makes people scared of even just being who and what they feel, right? And that makes sense for like when I was growing up, right? And people told me that I was gonna burn in hell because because I like males or whatever, or that God doesn't love me because I'm that way or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's not true. Neither one of them are true. Neither one. Okay, but that's an example of people putting labels on you and placing you in a category, right? That is supposed to actually limit you from being able to step out into any known or unknown direction. You get what I'm saying? That's why when I turned 18, right, I made a promise to myself like I was gonna be myself, and I didn't give a damn what nobody said. I was gonna be myself if it killed me. I didn't care, right? I don't care what the next person thinks, anybody thinks, right? And this is why people don't like you because you're not afraid to be yourself, right? And this is not a dig on people who haven't yet come to the full realization of of realizing that they can be themselves, right? That is actually what's required. That is what's required in your life for you to be yourself. Your 100% authentic self, right? While it takes time for some of us to get there, right? The point is that you, that is where you need to be, right? At such a level that you don't care what others say, right? You don't care what others think, right? You don't care what's socially acceptable, okay? Especially when you know God is on your team. Especially when you know God is on your team, okay? So, what I was trying to touch on was autism, okay? Autism. Now that I laid the groundwork, 3, 4, 5 on the timer, right? I gave you an example before I said this. Autism, right? Now there's three levels of autism, right? There's the like the more severe, right? There is the like mediocre, you know what I'm saying? And then there's the like level 1, right? Do you know, beloved, that most of us chosen ones are level 1, are level 1 autism. If you go and read what's under level 1 autism, you're going to see what I'm talking about, right? You don't fit in. You don't fit in to this world. With people in this world, you do not fit in, right? What do you think the black sheep of your family is? All of us are black sheeps of our family. Why do you think that is? Right? We're what you call neurodivergent, right? Y'all seen the movies, Divergent series and the 444 on the timer, right? We're what you call neurodivergent, right? We don't think like the rest of the population thinks. Do you get what I'm saying? Our thought process is different. right? We calculate things differently, right? We understand things differently. And this has been like this since we were children, right? And the higher ups that have been watching for these people, those spiritual people that are born, right? Just like when Jesus was, when the three wise men followed his star to find where he was, right? It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing. It's a foreshadowing. Okay? So every time a spiritual being is a specific, special spiritual being is born, these people know it. They know it. They know it. And then they try to diagnose these special spiritual beings that God has sit here. They try to diagnose us and put us in a category, right? To suppress us, right? Autism does not mean dumb, slow, or any of those things. As a matter of fact, it means that you are more in touch with what is not seen than what is actually in your reality. You're more in touch with the spiritual realm than you are people in the physical realm. Do you get what I'm saying? You resonate more with what you can't see because you know it's there. I told you guys the stories about me being a kid, okay, and the presence of God coming into my room all of the time. All the supernatural things that have happened to me since a child, right? It was normal to me. It was natural, right? It's the same with you guys, beloved. Like I'm learning so much, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, right? And this isn't me learning something from a book. No, these are through my gifts. Like they're through my gifts. And people want to act like they want to act like they don't see your gifts in action. They're seeing your gifts in action because you're calling out what they're doing in the dark. And all of their plans and everything that they've been doing for years to innocent people is being uncovered. It's being uncovered. Who do you think God sent in to tear it all down? You. You and I. He sent us in to tear it all down. Why do you think these people are all pissed off at you, attacking you, trying to take your life, trying to sabotage your life, trying to turn people against you, trying to ruin your reputation? And then God has to show up and show out for you. For you. Right? Calling you all type of things. Everything short of a child of God. A real child of the Most High God. Calling you everything except for a real child of God. And if you slow down and you just pay attention, beloved, you can see what's backwards. You can see all of the things that are right, that are right side up and upside down. Remember I told you. Remember I said that one day some months ago. Hey, what if up was down and down was up? People calling evil good and calling good evil. That's a clue. That was a clue. If you stop and pay attention, beloved, just sit down and pay attention to your spirit will reveal everything to you. The confirmation, my thing just went off. Okay? Will reveal everything to you. That's why I don't care so much, right? People have told me things my whole life that have scared the living daylights out of me, that kept me from doing a whole lot of things. And I moved past those things. And guess what? I excelled. I grew in every way possible. And these same people who tried to constrain me, who tried to use me as their punching bag, family, okay? These same people are now falling. These same people are now falling. They're falling, realizing that they've been wrong this whole time. trying to shame us and rebuke us because we're not following their traditions. Like, how do you like when how do you not see God when he's in the building? Do you get what I'm saying? These people were attacking us forever and nothing was working. Nothing was harming us, right? They were blind in those moments. That should have told them, God is with them. God is with them. And he's against you because you're attacking what belongs to him. You're trying to keep what belongs to him out of their purpose. And they refused to see that. They knew it though. That's the crazy thing. In their hearts, they knew it. But they were willing to believe the lie and keep going with the lie because there were groups of people to impress. I stopped trying to impress people a long time ago. Not that I did it consciously, right? But you can do it unconsciously and not realize it, right? Being a people pleaser, caring about what everybody else will think or what everybody else, has an opinion about who you're with or what you do or what you say. That's why this world is stuck in repetitive cycles now. They don't even realize that every day is a day full of lessons that you have to pass in order for you to go up to the next level. People don't even realize that they're so asleep. They're so asleep that they don't even realize life is a school. It's a training ground. And you have to pass these tests, classes to go to the next level. 12 on my timer. So people that aren't moving up at all, they don't know the peaks that you've hit and the tiers that you've reached. They don't know anything that you've learned. They don't know any of it. So they're still down here stuck in a place where they think they know something, but they don't. They think they know, but they don't. They're not even sure of what they're saying. They're just copying what the next person's saying. They're just saying what the next person or the group of people that they're around are saying. You get what I'm saying? It's like hearing somebody say something and now you believe it just because you heard them say it. You didn't do any research. You didn't do any digging or anything like that. You just believe it because they believe it, and you're putting all of your what's the word I'm looking for? Help me, Holy Spirit. Your stock. Thank you, Holy Spirit. You're putting all of your stock in what these people say and are following them to what they do, and then you're getting the same backlash that they're getting because you don't have your own mind. Not you, beloved, them. Right? God didn't put you here to follow other people's mind. What do you think he gave you free will for? To be able to make decisions on your own, come to your own conclusions, right? Not just blindly be led by people who think that what they're saying and doing is the truth or is right confirmation because that's how it's always been done. That's the type of thinking and behavior that got us over here in America in the first place. Hello, slave trade, following what everybody else thought, what everybody else said was true, instead of following what God said is true, what God thinks, what God says. You think He's leading everybody all in the same direction? No, He's covering bases. Yes, ultimately we're all on the same narrow road, but He's covering bases. He's covering bases. Does not the body have arms, legs, a torso, neck, right? The shoulders. So that means every body is not the same. Everybody's path isn't the same, but the end goal is the same, right? The arms do what the arms and the hands do. The feet and the legs do what the feet and the legs do, right? But they're all working together, attached to this body. Do you get what I am saying? 15 on the timer. Okay, Spirit. See, the Spirit told me to stop right there, because I want to say some other things, but I'm not supposed to say them, so I'm not gonna say them. But I'm gonna leave it there. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. But go look at the first spectrum of autism. Go look at it. Go look at it, and you'll see what I'm talking about, right? And take out of your mind what you have always thought autism to be. First of all, take that out of your mind, okay? Because it's not what the world would have you to think that it is. Okay, all it is, it's just like the movie, like I just described to you, Divergent or Divergent, Insurgent, all that, them trilogies or whatever. It's just like that. Just like they put every person in a category, right? A group, right? And everybody in that group was supposed to do this specific or certain thing or certain things, right? And they couldn't deviate from that. It's the same thing. Art imitates life. They're telling you what they're doing in real life in these movies. That's how it's set up. Nothing is by coincidence. Sooner people understand and realize that, the further along that they will get. Nothing happens by chance. Meetings with people do not happen by chance. They don't. Every person you meet is for a reason. Most people are lessons, yes. And when you get out of those lessons, you run into the people that you're actually supposed to go throughout life with, build with. I'm telling you, you guys, you get it. 17 on my timer. You're gonna start to figure out that you're more than just an earth angel. You're more than that. Okay, Spirit. Some things you got to figure out for yourself. Okay, Spirit's telling me to be just that's it. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so get down and dirty, beloved, and do some research. Not literally get down and dirty, but you know what I mean. Listen to your intuition. All right, not your fears. Not your fears. Okay, not your fears. Oh man, I want to say it so bad, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until it's actually solidified. Well, it is solidified, but you know, I want to shock people big. I want the shock value to be big, okay? The way that God means it to be, because it's going to be. All right? I love you guys, beloved. All right? I'll holler at y'all later. 18 on time. Peace.